Thank you, Ken. Good morning, everyone. Nice to see you today. In most respects, 2014 was an excellent year for your cooperative. As Jim reported, we finished the year in very strong financial condition. This financial position allowed South Central Power to return $8.3 million in patronage capital to current and former members. Very good news. Since our meeting with you last year, the board and staff have prepared a roadmap of sorts as to what we'd like the cooperative to look like in the year 2020. My goal today is to offer you a bit clearer picture of what we're working on and why. Part one of our vision for the future is that we are a cooperative that strives for organizational excellence. We're recognized for quality service, superior value, and as having a presence in the local communities that we serve. And I'd like to share with you some additional thoughts about these principles. To me, organizational excellence means that our members want to belong to the cooperative. It means that people want to be employees or be hired on at the cooperative. It means that other cooperatives and other businesses, they want to copy things that we're doing. It means that we are continually looking to improve the way that we deliver a business and constantly be reviewing our business operations and service delivery to the member. Quality service and the superior value go hand in hand. For years, for decades, members have told us that they want their lights on and they want their rates affordable. Today we have some of the lowest rates in Ohio. And as we'll talk a little bit later, an area that we think that we can make some improvements is in the area of reliability. The last principle of our vision involves community presence. When employees are involved in their local communities, whether it's with the Little League or the Softball League or their church or the Rotary or the Food Shelf or the United Way, there's a lot of positive impact both internally and externally for the cooperative. We encourage our employees to be actively involved in their communities. There may be nothing more valuable or more visible to the local communities than your Operation Roundup program. In just the last 12 months, Operation Roundup, the Foundation Board, has awarded almost $490,000 within the local communities for charitable projects, charitable organizations, and scholarships. As you can see, those extra pennies have a very big impact in our communities. The second element of our vision involves the setting of key goals. And we've set 3 goals to attempt to achieve by the year 2020. 0 accidents, improving our reliability by almost 50%, and becoming best in class in member satisfaction. And I'd like to just spend a few minutes talking about each of those. Regarding safety and our goal of 0 accidents, we are out to create a culture where no employee will ever think twice about working safely. We've implemented several new initiatives this past year that we believe will help us create that culture. Accidents lead to injuries. Injuries impact employees, their families, and the cooperative. Investing time and resources in our safety program doesn't cost, it pays. 0 accidents. Our second key goal is to improve reliability. And I think we all recognize that eliminating outages is impossible. But we've taken several steps that we feel will result in a more resilient, dependable, and smarter electric grid. We're in the process of installing a new computer system that will help us better manage how we respond to outages and restore power. We've completed planning studies that will help us make timely investments in substations and the transmission and distribution systems. We've introduced proactive inspection and testing programs that have already identified pieces of equipment and infrastructure in need of repair, and that allows us to make these repairs without taking outages. Perhaps the change that's most noticeable by members is how we manage our rights-of-way. Last year, trees caused 1/3 of the distribution system outages. And so late last year, the board adopted a directional pruning tree trimming standard, and we are taking a very aggressive approach to removing, not just trimming, but removing trees from within the right-of-way and those hazard trees that are outside the right-of-way. We are projecting this year that we'll remove 10,000 trees. Fewer trees in this instance means fewer outages. An open right-of-way with a corridor of healthy trees will go a long way towards reducing the number of outages on the system and improving our ability to get the lights back on. And for those of you that have helped us in this effort, we want to extend a hearty thanks. Reducing blinks and average outage time by this magnitude will require investment in people, equipment, and the electric grid. It will take time. It will take money. But our goal is achievable, and we are focused on making it happen. The final goal as part of our vision for 2020 is an improved or best-in-class member satisfaction. So far, we've introduced the process of having quarterly surveys taken to complement the annual survey that we do each spring. We do these surveys because we need to hear from you. We need to hear from members on how we can improve our service delivery. We're reviewing systems that will enhance the outage reporting process and open the door for more information flowing to members regarding restoral times, outage alerts, and notifications. We're using Facebook, Twitter, and other social media applications to keep members in the know. Next year, we will be assessing our billing system to make sure that we offer members services and options that they've come to expect in the age of smartphones and tablet computers. When I think of member satisfaction, I think of doing business with a company only when I want to, and that business has the people and the systems in place to exceed my expectations. That's what I envision for our members all the time, every time. In closing, Mr. Chair, I want to take a moment to thank the Cooperative's employees and their families for everything they do to keep the lights on and the rates affordable. As I mentioned, there's a lot of activity going on behind the scenes, and it's the employees who make it all happen. Thank you again for coming today.